That shit gonna be so lit. You see the video?
Oh yeah, shit was cold.
Hey man, you ready?
Let's do it.
What? I mean, it's been turning up with her. The girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't go close to her. If you with your girl, let me hear you say what? What?
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 4, episode 20 of the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast. I'm your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host, Trey Reed. How you doing tonight, man?
Bro, I'm tired, man. I'm tired, bro.
Hey,
Working, and more and more podcasts. You know how I go.
exactly. And you should be tired, man, because you've been getting it done, man. We see the Dreaded Archer launches the merch website, you know what I'm saying? Me being one of the biggest foots in the behind that you needed, you know what I'm saying, to get the merch even rolling, man. To see the website, the way it looks, you know what I'm saying, and then the apparel on the website, man. That's that's how you do it right there, my boy.
Hey, man, bro. One, I was very shocked once it launched. I'm like, man, I'm gonna drop it. Ain't nobody gonna buy nothing. I like, anytime you do something new, you always afraid that it's gonna fall through. And dude, it was like it wasn't even no more than 4 minutes after the website going up, orders started coming through,
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh shit, it's on and popping.
exactly, man. Exactly. And that's what you need, man. You need people on there buying it. Uh, I've been sharing it around. I hope everybody keeps sharing it around, man, because the more people going on there, it's legitimate merch too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like just some like fugazi, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
garbo merch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's legitimate, feel good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wish I could tell y'all how it actually feels. I just know what it's made out of. I don't know how it actually feels because
You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, hey, it's coming.
it's coming.
It's
Hey,
coming, man. It's
A
coming.
great
I
man
need
once
I
said,
need time.
man,
I need just
check this out.
give me a week. Give me a
he
week.
knows what the business is. He gonna stomp me out, and I'm just gonna buy some shit to ensure that I get it. Is what he's finna do. He's trying to get.
Hey, it's coming, man. It's
Hey,
coming.
a great man once said, man, if I owe you, you'll never be broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you playing me right now, man. That's how
Bruh,
you
it's
playing me.
coming, man. It's coming. Dude, I was talking to Jared and he was like, bro, he goes, I looked at your website. He goes, dude, even if you don't hunt, you can rock your stuff. I'm like, yeah, I said that's what it's all about. And he was like, bro,
Right?
I'm definitely gonna be rocking. And I'm like, well, hey, that's what it's for, man. Group economics, man. Group economics.
Group economics, man. Hey, the crossover game is stupid. That's what I was saying. Like, the crossover game is where I think it's at with the merch. You know, don't nobody try to go do it. Gonna try to start crossing over now, but the crossover game, you know, I already feel like that's where it's at with the merch, man. And everything you got from the beanies to the hats to the shirts, man. It can be worn, you know what I'm saying, to the stand, or it can be worn, you know, out to the restaurant or on a Friday night or wherever. You know what I'm saying? So, uh,
Off the show. And if you get on the website, you'll see a thing called T-shirt of the month club. And basically you pay a fee every month and you'll get an exclusive T-shirt delivered straight to your door. This Those designs will never ever be available on the website. Those are only exclusive to the T-shirt of the month subscribers. So if you want some exclusive merch, I highly recommend get your subscription to T-shirt of the month club.
is there a cap to the club?
What you mean, your Captain Club?
Is there a cap to the club? If I do, I need to go ahead and get in the club. You know what I'm saying? If,
Oh
if
no
I
no no!
wait till next
Nope,
round,
nope.
okay.
It's no cap. Once you in, you in. As long as
So,
you pay.
so it's gonna be like a pre-order basis. Not to cut you off. I'm sorry, but like, so you join. You know how many members you got for the month of say November. That's how many shirts you're gonna produce with that particular size.
Exactly.
Okay. Look, I know. I think I know. I'm not gonna say I know nothing. I think I know a couple of the stories that Nick done told me about how what some of these shirts gonna be. This has been some months ago. Whenever y'all was talking about it, but I need okay a park bench, something, a seat with the dreaded Archer with some Air Maxes on and a set of headphones. That's what I need. I need my. I joined the
That's a,
club
he want a
just for.
personal.
I
I
got,
need to have my shirt in the lineup. I'm gonna join the club. However many months away. My birthday's in January. So
I
you know,
got you.
spend-
I got you, man. I got you. I got you for sure.
Oh man, that's wild right there. Boy said my birthday's in January. You feel me?
Oh,
But
hey,
no,
and before we move on, hey, and if you listening and you want to go and get some Dreaded Archer merch, go to dreadedarcher.com. You know what I'm saying? And I'm being very, very, generous, and I'm very appreciative of
that
everybody that's
Joker had it queued up.
yep, everybody that's been and everybody that's been supporting me so far. So go to the website, you know what I'm saying, buy whatever you want, and then you can use promo code dreaded or get dreaded, and you get 10% off your first order.
There we
And
go.
you know what I'm saying?
coming with the transitions and the shit like you trying to take my job.
Hey, that boy had it
Hey,
queued
I
up.
know
Man.
I know I ain't got no shirt now. It all makes sense.
That boy had it lined up in the queue. I'm so dead, man. But hey, we've been talking about this all season long. Oh yeah, speaking of all season long, man, episode 20.
20.
Episode 20 of season 4, man. So this we coming up. Season 4 is almost coming to an end, man. Appreciate all the new Read Talking listeners, and definitely shout out to everybody who's been here since day one, man. Uh, it's been real. It's been fun.
Oh, for sure, man.
But season
Dude,
4 is almost done.
it's almost a wrap, and it's wild because we never really schedule it like this, but it seemed like the way the seasons run, as soon as they get right around the time for us to do our annual hunt, that season end.
Yeah.
Season end, we gone for about a week, and we come back with some fire.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot different this year, man. It's gonna be a lot more footage from the hunts, inside the blind, getting to the blind, getting out the stand, eating. It's gonna be, hopefully a lot of cutting. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of cutting, Trey, when you put something down in the field, man, that's when the accidents happen, man. Tell me how I can prevent that.
Tell him about the cut line, boss.
Hey, you can prevent all hunting injuries. Well, no, I'm not gonna say all hunting injuries, but you can definitely prevent, field dressing injuries by getting yourself a gut daddy. You know what
At
I'm saying?
GoDaddy.com, baby.
At goodaddy.com.
Exactly, man. All their knives are hand sharpened, if I'm not mistaken.
Hand sharpened, well inspected, and then delivered straight to your door. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
some people say this the knives by itself is worth getting the good daddy, the good daddy field dressing kit. So you know what I'm saying? If you find yourself in the woods and you want your field dressing process to be easy, cleaner, and safer, get yourself a good daddy.
Give yourself a good daddy.
Delivered to your door in discreet and secure packaging.
But no, in all seriousness, we're gonna hopefully have some footage of us cleaning some deer, man. Uh, hopefully we get one big enough to take him to get mounted. You know what I mean? Take him to
Oh yeah,
drop him
for
off.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, they
if,
running.
even if not, we gonna we trying to fill the freezer first and foremost. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Uh,
it.
a
Cause
man
we ain't
once
never
said,
found no recipe for no antlers.
"You hear me?" So first and foremost, we're gonna fill the freezer, man. But after that, man, we looking for that monster to try to get on the ground, man. Hopefully, we can get it on film, and that's
Oh, for
gonna
sure.
be that. Oh man, that would be so sick.
For sure, for sure.
That'd be so sick. But something else that's so sick, which how I got all the way over there on the hunt, I don't know. But but something else that's so sick, man. Something we've been talking about all season long, man. That is happening at Jackson State. College game day is pulling up. All right.
Pulling up. Yep, yep.
College game day is pulling up, man. Prime time, ESPN, all Saturday morning. All the coverage is going to be coming from where? Jackson State. You know what I'm saying? Even when they're talking about all the games across the country, they're going to be sitting right out there outside the stadium. You know what I mean? I think that's huge, 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 huge for what Dion's doing.
Oh, dude, it's amazing because whenever anyone sets goals for something, and then they started seeing it like most time we think our goals is gonna take a long time to to come to fruition,
Yeah.
But when you look at what Deion's doing at Jackson State, dude, he's steady just checking things off his box. You know what I'm
Boom,
saying?
boom, boom. Right.
And now they have college game day there, prime time. Now you're gonna have Jackson State in front of millions of people who have never even heard of Jackson State. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And we all know when it comes to HBCUs, the band gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? I don't even, they're not showstoppers or the dancers. I don't know what they call them, but the dancers, they gonna show up. The fans gonna show up, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? And college game day, they've been in a lot of crazy atmospheres, but they have never been in an atmosphere like they're gonna experience down at Jackson State. And I think this is gonna put a huge spotlight on HBCUs and as well as Jackson State and Southern.
Exactly. And that's one thing that I hadn't really thought about, but that I've said before too. When I sit down and watch, because this year I've tried to make sure I sit down and watch a few HBCU games. And when I sit down and watch, and it's that commentator who hadn't done the HBCU game before, he can't stop talking about what's going on around the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In any dead time, he's talking about what's going on around the game. Fozzie, what it do, my boy? He said, in y'all's opinion, if Deion leaves ASU for a Power 5 school, does it diminish all that he started for HBCUs? Does it diminish all that he started for HBCUs? No, but it slows down the recruiting tremendously, and then also I think it just puts a black cloud over himself in general.
Exactly, because you can't start something and then or be the leader or something. You know what I'm saying? And then just dip out.
And then because your whole message is we can do it here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So if you say, oh well, I'm done over here, I'm gonna go ahead and go coach at the Power 5, then that's telling that senior I should go play at the Power 5.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it would diminish all that he's done, because I think that he's flipped the switch in a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, that it can carry on without him. But I do think it slows down the process tremendously.
Oh yeah, but me personally, I don't think Deion's ever gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? He'll retire from Jackson State. You know what I'm saying? Before he up and leave and go to a Power 5.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think he'll be at Jackson State. Not saying that is a bad thing, and I don't want this to sound horrible. But he's stuck there.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I think, you know what I'm saying. I think he's stuck there.
I mean, sometimes when you come out and you say some stuff and you set a plan in motion, you kind of make your bed you got to lay in. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a bad thing.
He's planted there.
Yeah.
Yeah, planted. I like that. That's a lot better.
There. Yeah.
So
Major
have a negative
majorettes.
connotation.
I had to look it up. Majorettes. That's the squad on the field turning everybody up. The majorettes.
Already. Majorette.
Exactly. So it's gonna be a totally different atmosphere than college game day's been in, especially in a long time, man. So hopefully everybody come out to that game, man, and support it, and turn up like you're supposed to. Have the signs back there behind them. You know what I'm saying? And do what you got to do.
I just hope, and I hope it ain't no BS. I hope ain't nobody throwing hands. Hope ain't no arguing, no fighting. Just we know, you know how to act.
Boy, stupid.
Know how to act.
They looking for every reason not to come back.
Exactly.
Yes. So know how to act. You know what I'm saying?
The whole crew might not be looking for a reason not to come back, but it's some people on that crew. Why we doing this?
Hey, take Corso, you know what I'm saying? Herb Street, get you some bottles of water, some extra, because
you know the situation.
Pack a little bit extra. Put some in the truck.
You know the situation. Don't be coming down there saying you gotta dip out early because ran out of water. But I don't think they'll let that happen again either. Though.
No, not at all.
But what has to happen for this game to be a success? For this college game day to be a success at Jackson State?
I mean, we pretty much hit the nail on the head. Like everybody got to come out. I mean, even if you live anywhere in that area, you got to go. You got to change plans. You got to go out, and you got to support it to the fullest. If you don't got no Jackson State gear, go get some. If you can't afford to get some, hell, make one. Go get you a Sharpie and a white T-shirt, whatever you got. Make something. You know what I'm saying? Be out there, show up. You know what I'm saying? If you got a food truck, you're a barbecue man, be out there.
Be out there, baby. It's your shot.
You just your shot. You tailgate. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You
slide free plates up there to that stage and see what happens.
exactly slide a plate of, if you're a barbecue man, slide a plate of ribs up there. You know what I'm saying? Some baked beans, some potato salad. You know what I'm saying? Slide it up there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Have Lee Corso up there eating. Oh my God. You gotta come to Jackson State just for the ribs.
What is this? Some salt and some seasoning. I never had this before.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta come out, everybody gotta support. And then, like, once all that takes place, the game gotta be off the chain. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta
It
go
can't
hard.
be a massive blowout. As much as
I mean, it could be a massive blowout. There's a lot of highlight plays.
yeah, but it's gotta be a bomb game, man. You know what I'm saying? Then of course the band's gonna show up at halftime. You know what I'm saying? And then the fans gotta be in it. The fans just gotta be there.
Like, dude, I gotta look at this thing from the other side too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at the notes right here. You know what I'm saying? I gotta look at this thing at the other side. The boy said, "Y'all want to go?" I don't know if I can go, but if I could, I would. I should.
Hey, if you paying the way, we'll go.
You hear me?
Mama always said it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Mama didn't say that. Somebody said that though.
Hey, but damn, Bo, you threw me off, man. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, no. I got to play from both sides. You know what I'm saying? Is this too much coverage? Are they ready? Is the game going to be good? Can the fans provide what an ESPN caliber normal college game day Saturday looks like? You know what I'm saying? I think we gotta look at it from that side too. Could this be it's really not like over there?
I mean, I think Dion is a forward thinker. I think him and some other people are probably already been talking about this, and they're like, "Hey, I'm sure students have gotten emails.
Yeah,
I'm sure they're giving away something free at the game. If you come to the game, you're getting a free T-shirt, free hat, something. Like, you got to pull all the stops for this right here, all the stops. So they're gonna do something. I mean, hell, even here in South Dakota, whenever they having like a big game like the Summit League tournament or whatever,
yeah.
Hey, it ain't nothing for them to come to the gas station and drop off. You know what I'm saying? 15, 20 tickets per gas station. I mean, it ain't good seats. They just trying to pack the house.
They're trying to get you there.
They're trying to get you there. And I promise you, anytime somebody buys something, they grabbing a ticket.
Exactly. And I think the stadium in itself during the game will be packed.
Oh yeah.
They've been selling out every time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they have a problem there. Only reason I was saying that is like the experience, the pregame. You know what I'm saying? Can the pregame be because they gonna start at 10, 9 a.m. You know what I'm saying? On the set. You know what I'm saying? So can HBCU experience bring what it is when that sets at Alabama, when that sets at LSU, when that sets at UT, when that sets at Oklahoma, when that sets at, you know what I'm saying, anywhere, you know what I'm saying? Can the HBCU level bring that bang for their buck?
Yeah, they're gonna bring it. Like I said, dude, they've been planning for it. They've had 2 weeks. They've been planning for it. So if I was a betting man, I'd say, yep, it's gonna be packed out. They're gonna pack it out.
I hope so. They need to. They need it. HBCU need it. Like this is the shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see the name of the episode. You know what I'm saying? The table is set. It's ready. The table is prepared. You know what I'm saying?
The table is prepared for you.
All they gotta do is sit down and eat.
Word.
This is the time for HBCUs to sit down and eat at the table, man. You got a seat at the table. It's here. This is where they do it at, right here. College Game Day, ESPN. Get it right, get it tight. It's right here. You got to know what you're doing. You got to get with it.
We kind of saw the writing on the wall because never before have we ever seen them do a segment on HBCUs.
Exactly.
And we talked about it a few shows ago, and you know what I'm saying, they've been covering it. So now it's like, all right, we've been giving y'all a little 30-minute segment the last couple weeks. Now, we're here. And for them to choose Jackson State, I mean, there's some pretty big games going on in the Power Fives that they could have easily been at. But obviously, you know what I'm saying, it's like hey, we got to go check out and see what's going on over here.
Exactly. And it gives them a shot. It's late in the season. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you should be ready by now. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously Dion has friends in places that other people do not.
Right.
You know what I mean? So hey, we're gonna give you your shot, Dion. They probably told him that 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give you your shot. And now here it is. It's time. So hopefully I do something with it.
What you gonna do with it?
That boy Bo said the tickets gotta be cheap. Why the tickets gotta be cheap, Bo? Damn, man, you be killing the game. Killing the game on the shit, man.
Cam, pull up what them Jackson State tickets gonna cost.
Why they gotta be cheap, man? That's wild, boy. That's wild, man. But God dog it, boy. But I think they're gonna turn up. You saw the sideline seating that they have for the celebrities now. So there could be a bunch of celebrities at this game too, though. Is another thing I wanted to mention. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And if it's a star-studded event, I mean, nobody else is bringing that to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's people on the sidelines at some games and stuff like that, but not like, let's just say it's Rick Ross, a Drake, a Lil Wayne, a Gilly. You know what I'm saying? Like, all some big names over there. Don't let a Jay-Z, Beyonce pull up and watch.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there is the potential to bring some things to the table that other schools or other conferences can't bring to this game.
News break.
News break.
Let me hold you. According to vividseats.com, free shout out, row 3, seat 106, $397 for a pair. So that's $200 for good seats. I mean, they got some. No. Hold on. They're $397 each. There's 2 tickets available. My B. You can get in the nosebleeds for about $50 a seat.
So no, them tickets ain't cheap.
But if you trying to say what's up to Boosie or something after the game, 400.
You gotta throw that bread. So hey, that shows you right there that obviously it's packed out. You know what I'm saying? It's packed out. So they're gonna do their thing. Shout out to them. I hope it's a great game. If I can't be there, I will be tuned in. And I hope Jackson State win. I want to see them win it all. I saw they ranked 5th in the FCS amongst FCS schools right now. So I want to see them win out, man. I want to see them do the whole thing. So
Cool.
I hope they win that. But speaking of doing the whole thing, man, and winning out, and who can beat who, and all that good stuff, and college football in general, man, it's getting real dicey when we start talking about this 12-team playoff. You know what I'm saying? The 12-team playoff, as we thought that everybody would raise their pom-poms, you know what I'm saying, clap and cheer. But that ruffles some feathers. You know what I'm saying? And some real big feathers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
First of all, before we get to that, you called me this morning and you asked me a question, and I've been thinking about it all day. And you said, man, hey, the way this season's shaking up, will it speed up the process of, like, will they say, hey, we got to have this next year? We can't wait another year to get the 12-team playoff going on in college football?
Bro, I've been talking about it all day I got a lot of store managers that they love college football, and we've been talking about it all day long. They like, and I brought same thing I did to you. I brought the question up to them, and it was like, man, honestly, yeah, because everybody's good.
Yeah,
everybody's good. Anybody can beat any. Like, if you in the top, I say top 10, maybe top 25, they can beat anybody. Anybody can be beat at this point. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, do you really want to go another year and limit it to just 4 teams? Where you can say, you know what, we got to kick this shit off ASAP because
it's hot.
It's hot right now. Everybody hot right now, and it's just going to make the game much better, man. Like, I even heard some people say like they prefer to watch the college football over the NFL right now because right now they say NFL kind of stale.
I mean, I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I don't think the NFL is stale right now at all. I think right now is a good time in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Yes, there are some teams that I'm just like, damn, what y'all got going on? But for the most part, the NFL, they've been bringing it this season. You know what I'm saying? The NFL really been bringing it this season and last year. Last year was wild in the NFL.
Oh, yeah, well, in the playoffs. The playoffs.
I mean, the whole season. I mean, think about the first game of the season last year was Dallas, Tampa, winning the OT, didn't it?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And bro, last year was lit the whole season.
Well, I think the reason that people think it's stale is because the teams that are normally winning ain't winning.
Yeah, that could be. That could be.
It's a whole lot of like new blood. You know what I'm saying? And people don't like change. You know, especially if your team is used to winning. If you used to your team winning and they ain't, you like, this season is whack, man.
Yeah. But not to get too far away from the tracks. The amount of good teams that you have right now is rare in the college football, I believe. You know what I'm saying? The amount of people that are just really, really good. And you might not have that in 2 years.
No, not at all.
You might go back down to having that dominant four again. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why they're gonna have to strike while the iron's hot. If they will. I don't know if they will. I think they may just ride it out and wait it because it makes for a better argument. It makes for a better argument if you wait it out, I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say TCU wins all the way out and they do not get in the playoffs this year. I think it makes for a better argument for the people that are getting argued against that we shouldn't have this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know that it'll speed it up.
I mean, if you look at the top 10, look at the top 10. 5 teams are undefeated right now. And I'm sure that's probably hadn't happened in a long time in college football. I mean, you got Georgia, Ohio State, Tennessee, Michigan, Clemson, undefeated. You could almost argue that TCU should be above Alabama instead of 7, it should be 6.
Yeah, but you know what goes into that.
Yeah, it's a whole strength of schedule and all that, but still like TCU's on a 7-game winning streak. I'm gonna pick a team on a 7-game winning streak over a team that's, they lost, a week ago.
Yeah. Well, I want to throw this in the. I want to throw a wrench into your plans right here. What would you think about? Because did you see where the NBA is saying that they may start like a relegation situation, like soccer? The two worst teams in the NBA will be sent down to the G League, and the 2 best teams in the G League will be sent up to the NBA for that next season. You know what I'm saying? You know what relegation is in soccer. You play in your league.
You got league play.
Yeah, you can get kicked out of your league if you trash in. You can get booted down to Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, all that type, all the way up to Division like 6, I think. You can get booted back down. You lose again that next season. You get booted down again. Well, that's the NBA talking about doing that. Well, shout out my boy Zach Doty. We always be bouncing off sports back and forth to each other. He was like, man, I want to see that in college football. I want to see college football build a super conference. You know what I'm saying? All the good teams, all the best teams that we know of right now, build a super conference. And if the bottom 2 or the bottom 3 or the bottom 5 or whatever in that super conference every year get booted out and a new 5 comes in or a new 2 or a new 3.
So you boot them out of where? The conference, or
you boot them out of that super conference? You got a super conference. They're gonna have a super conference. Then underneath them, you're gonna have that second tier. That you know what I'm saying. Then you're gonna have that 3rd tier, 4th tier, 5th tier. Everybody's playing everybody down there and up there. Everybody's playing everybody throughout it. You see what I'm saying?
What you're saying is you're gonna have the SEC, then the Big 12.
But it's gonna be a bunch more teams in the SEC. You know what I'm saying? You still have
the ones that's gonna be there gonna be there. All right. That's all.
You're gonna have your Clemson gonna be in there. You're gonna have
Arkansas gonna be in there.
I mean, yeah, the SEC Arkansas may be in there. Maybe in there. Oh, maybe.
They in there.
He said they in there. Hey, maybe. They really get to build a super conference. I don't know that Arkansas stays in it. Tell me in the comments. I know it's some Arkansas fans lurking out there. Be real with it.
It happened because so you in that super conference, are you getting, once you get booted, where you going? You're going
down. You go down to the next conference. You're going down to
so then you could be consistently changing conferences.
Yeah. It happens in soccer all day, every day.
You got to think about, there's way more money in soccer than it is in, I would say, college football here in the U.S.
Show me. I think there's more money in it, but there ain't no way more money. And
No,
but
I think it's
you
way more money.
you don't mess up the money though. You don't mess up the money. I mean, you
It-
lose
it's
money
the-
if you
it's
go down, but it makes you stay. But it makes you
it's
stay
the
good.
logistics. It's the logistics of it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you drop down to the second conference and say you are in upstate New York, it makes no sense for you to go and play in Arizona.
But it don't. What do you mean? You will play them. You will play there 1 year, and you will play, and they will play you and your shit 1 year. Teams
Yeah.
travel that far now.
It just seems like a lot.
Teams travel that far now. What's the difference? What's the difference? What's the difference? What's the difference between SMU playing in Connecticut? You know what I'm saying? What's the difference?
I'm gonna pop it back up here. That's Ron. I don't know why he got his Facebook hid, but Ron says it ain't gonna happen because by default he's an OU fan, and we all know.
they should.
We all know.
Make it.
We all know they
was going last year. Hey, and I have to admit when I'm wrong. Remember last year I was saying OU was going to be good in the SEC and everything like that. The coach left, so I kind of get a pass. But they are garbaggio, man. He's talking about some real football. I'll give y'all had the name first, but I'm not gonna say real football, Ron. This is gladiator shit over there.
So you looking at
yellow card.
So international soccer is bringing in about 4.6 billion a year.
And what is all of college football bringing in a year? At least a Billy. At least a Billy.
And Ron, you tired. I seen you out there on the ground. You've been working this evening. Shout out my guy, Mark Aram. I know you've been working. Man, go take you a nap, bro. Get you a nap.
It says the NCAA 870 million.
870 million. So not
nope. My bad. 1.16 billion.
I say at least a Billy. Gotta be at least a Billy.
Yeah,
But this is what I'm saying right here. The relegation system ain't stopping you from making no money.
No. I'm not saying making no money. I'm saying getting these games where these teams are traveling back and forth everywhere.
But they already doing that. They're already doing that.
Nick, they after you. They here for you.
Oh my God! I didn't know what that said. Boy.
Hey, I can't take it down. You blocked it. I can't take it down now.
I blocked
it. I know, but I left it up, so now it's stuck.
I didn't block nothing.
Hold on. There we go. We got.
Boy, I tell you, hey, that's why, man. Folks be you doing extra, man.
I'm telling you, but no, I think the relegation system would be dope. I think it would be legit. I'm all for making the schools and making these teams be better. Ain't no tanking for the year or none of that shit. I don't know how they would do it. I think they should do that shit in NFL too. That's what and what's his name was talking about it on Uncle Raj. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real football.
So they need to do it in the NFL too. The tanking is done. You know what I'm saying? Tank if you want to. Your ass gonna be back there playing in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be on the spotlight no more.
But so like if you bring up a G League team, like do they get the salary of the team that they just dipped?
No, that's what I was asking too.
Because now you got a bunch of guys on that G League team that's playing for a couple $1,000.
That's what I was asking too. Like if they get bumped up to the NBA, do they get more money? Do them NBA cats get a G League contract, or are they still gonna be making $100 million busting ass in the G League? Because you have to think that the team that got sent down would go down there and do work.
Yeah,
I think that the teams that come up could also, be contenders. I mean, maybe not win it all, but you know what I'm saying, be up in there. And then
see now I get what you're saying, because at first I thought you were saying like, if you finish bottom, then they're gonna send you to like FCS.
No.
You send a Baylor or a SMU to FCS.
But if Baylor get to getting their ass kicked for 10 years in a row, they gonna end up down there. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like if you just so happen to hit that drop, we can't do nothing for you.
I think that's counterproductive to the NIL deals. Like that is how they're attracting these students now legally. We've been doing it for a while. You went to SMU, you know what's up.
Don't put it up. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
But for real, like, so I mean, so nobody's going to endorse these schools that these bottom tier. Baylor's got a name. You know, that's how they still getting players because they ain't been about nothing in a while since uh, Robert Griffin. You know what I'm saying? Number 3. So now it's what's the attraction? You get no deals. You get no money.
But when it comes to NIL deals, you know what I'm saying? If you live in Waco, you Baylor to the core. So you don't care where they playing at. As long as they playing, you donate money.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying right here, though. Your team is still gonna be your team. You know what I'm saying? Like let's take a team. Who on the cusp? Who will be on the cusp? Like a North Dakota State when they was in their prime. You know what I'm saying? And they was winning that whole every single year. Okay, we done with y'all beating up on everybody over there. Now y'all finna get a shot.
Come over here, yeah.
You finna get a shot. Now UConn and SMU, we was both at 1 year when I was in school. We was both the bottom 2 teams in the country.
At the bank.
We would have got sent down. They would have came up with whoever else, Sam Houston State, whatever. And they would have played. You know what I'm saying? We happen to be in the same conference, so they probably would have just came up and went into the AAC. Boom, we would have went down into the other shit.
Yeah.
Don't come for me, Measley. You know he's
saying where RG3 now?
He was
red on the sideline.
We talking about college. You know he was one of the hardest college football players. Where's Johnny Manziel now?
Yeah.
Hell, we're a bunch of them.
I got time today.
And see, Measley doing things that I can't stand that some people do. Just because I had a bad pro career, don't diminish my college career. If I was a bust like Reggie Bush, will forever be the most electrifying college athlete ever.
People argue that too. I got an argument about that, which I think he is too. But people got an argument with me about that.
Hey, I mean, it's the same thing for high school. I heard about this one cat that, what you say, somebody was a badass second baseman.
I ain't finna play with y'all tonight. Finna play with y'all tonight, boy. That's wild.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Hey, that shit wild, boy. But no, man.
Play.
but real talk. I think that would be a dope system to give some guys some shots, man. I think and it would also make teams, you know what I'm saying, get on their shit.
I mean, dude, like this is what I would love to see. The champion of the FBS play the champion of the FCS.
No, that's too far apart. That's too far apart.
No, man, let it happen, man. Champion weekend.
Bro, Alabama versus North Dakota State. South Dakota State, Sam Houston State. Georgia State versus South Dakota. South Dakota State number 1 right now, boy. You better check them rankings.
Well, no, I already know because they beat North Dakota State.
That's what I'm saying.
We had a bet going on at work.
That's what I'm saying. So think about that. Think about that. You done seen them play. You done seen the Jackrabbits run. What Kool-Aid gonna do? Matt West said he's doing Heisman commercials now. That's where RG3 is. Exactly. Hey, you've seen them Jackrabbits run, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I seen a lot of them Jackrabbits play in high school. I can tell you now.
Oh yeah, you know where some of them Jackrabbits' heart really is.
Yeah.
And so what they gonna do when Kool-Aid come across the middle on one of their asses? Why? It's over, bro. You can't do the champion versus the champion. You need to do like the champion versus, you know what I'm saying, like 4th place, maybe even less than that. It's because it's not. You gotta admit that the competition level ain't there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. They get their chance. They come in at the bottom from relegation. Yeah. They don't come in and get a shot at the champ. You know what I'm saying? No, you come in and you at the bottom, my boy. You got to work, you know what I'm saying, work your way up the rankings or whatever, or get your ass booted that next season. One of the two. It would be a lot of shit in the workings. I don't know if it could ever work, but if it could, I think that would be legit.
No, it definitely could be done. I think just the people that make all the decisions don't want to put that kind of work in. Because that requires a whole lot of work, or you can just create a computer system that
because they just hit me right here too. Like them soccer cats, like in the NFL, it makes sense because all them cats is pro. But if I bring up North Dakota State, do they get some players, or they just got ball till you fall?
No, because that helps with recruiting for the next year. Like, hey, look. Hey, we get moved up next year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now they're gonna get recruits.
But don't you think it would take longer than 4 years to get your team established, and then you start graduating cats? So it's just like a vicious cycle. Like, unless you're like in Alabama or Georgia and you got them on deck like that, like these small guys. But when to switch gears just a minute for this thought pops out of my head, I know somebody who will benefit from this, especially if they do it in the NBA. Jello Ball is playing season round, baby, year round. Jello Ball on the team.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
But I don't know how that. I don't know how. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of variables to it that really might be too intricate to even mess with. But I think if it could be done, it would be dope. It's a good thought.
I mean, the system got to be revamped. Definitely, I would love to see some teams that are in the FCS move up to FBS.
Me too. And that's the only way. It would have to be a system like that.
Yeah,
to do that.
Because like Buffalo was an FBS, and Buffalo don't bust a grape. Move them out. Put somebody else in. Put App State in.
There's a lot of people in the FBS that ain't been busting a grape for a long time.
Bowling Green, but
that's not true.
But somehow Bowling Green make a bowl every year
because they be busting grapes. You ain't making. You ain't going bowling if you ain't busting no grapes, baby.
You gotta win 6 games.
I think 6 out of 10 or 12. 6 out of 12. Shit, you gotta go.
Look what conference they in though. They can mess around.
Look, if you win in 6 games every single year, somebody somewhere at one point in time said that was the shit. Because that's how much it's hate to get in. So at one point, somebody somewhere said, "Hey man, you win 6 games, you a bad move. We're gonna give you these gifts, give you this money, take you on a trip, and let you play a game at the end." You know what I'm saying? Like that's how good winning 6 games.
All right, hold on. Let's look like
give y'all these PlayStations. Y'all ever had some sweatsuits?
You hear me? Like that's what I'm saying. Like
Bowling Green played UCLA. They lost. They lost to Eastern Kentucky. They beat Marshall. How the hell they beat Marshall?
Matt Webb said bump A&M out. We could if anybody can bump that right now.
Don't say it. Okay.
Y'all could too.
No.
4 and 3. I didn't realize I was 4 and 3.
Hey, Nick,
I could be 4 and 4 next week.
I take my shit back on Bowling Green. Bowling Green, they do some shit that other teams should be doing. They play nothing but Power 5s during the non-conference and get their ass smacked. And then they come in the conference and roll out.
Get on their ass.
They roll in the MAC.
I'm telling you now. Hey, I'm telling you. That's how you got to do it. Shout out Bowling Green. He tried to play y'all. I got y'all, Bowling Green. Stop playing. Hey, shout out my boy Dieter. We got some damn studio laughing going on.
The studio audience. The RTL is filming from the live studio audience.
They sitting right over there.
Yeah, check them out. They're back here. Yeah, that's Aubrey and Ginger back there raising hell.
That's some shit from Seinfeld, man.
That's hilarious, man. Hey, but in lieu of all these college football playoff talk, man, I mentioned earlier it ruffled some feathers, right? These college football playoff games, he said we watch these college football playoff games are going to interfere with some NFL scheduling, right?
Yeah, in 2024.
And Uncle Rod said,
he ain't going for it.
No, sirree.
You know, I read that article because when I first saw it, I'm like, the article said NCAA football versus NFL. I'm like, what are they talking about? I thought it was gonna be like they're gonna have a team, the championship team gonna play NFL team. Like that should be raw. No. Apparently, with this, once they expand to this 12-team system, it is going to interfere with some of the NFL, or they're gonna have games on the same day, sometimes the same time, and they're gonna be competing for time slots.
Yeah.
And you would think that some of the college commissioners would be like, no, we don't want to do that. But you got the SEC commissioner, the Big Ten commissioner, Pac-12 commissioner saying, hey, time's got to change. Hey, and people don't care about the NFL no more. They want to watch us. We are the product to the NFL. Therefore, we should get priority time slots when it comes to this 12-team playoff.
And the NFL is like, what?
And Roger Goodell's like, bro, you tripping, which I didn't know, but apparently in like 1961 there was some kind of commission signed. What was it called? The Oh, help me out. I know you know.
No, I don't know that. I did not know that.
Oh, Congress and JFK signed a bill called like the Broadcasting Act, basically saying that the NFL is a single entity. Therefore, if they say Sunday is their day, Sunday, Monday is their day, that's their day. Each team doesn't have to apply for a time slot anymore. It says we NFL, we get these time slots and we can put whatever we want in those time slots.
And that's
And it's the Blake saying, hey, we gotta get these games played somehow, so we gonna compete. Which I'm all for it. I'm all for a free market. Put it out there and let the
put
people
them
decide
both
what
out
they
there on
want
the
to
same
watch.
time. Yeah, put them
Put it out
on at the
there.
same time.
Let's see if the NFL thinks if you think your product is superior than ours, put it out there and let's see what happens. And I think the NFL fighting back on it is because they know that more people are fans of college football than it is NFL.
Yeah, if we're not the only thing on, we might not get watched. I think they are feeling that. I
Yep.
think they are feeling that. But I also think it's like a big brother situation too. Like, hey, all right now, shit. They're already paying these players now. Now you trying to bully us off TV? You know what I'm saying? Because it's getting closer to that where the player don't need the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like the NFL has continuously based the rules, the way they handle laying down punishment and everything like that based off the need of the NFL from the players. That's why
Right.
they pushed out every other league so far. And just make sure this league don't make it. This league don't make it. This league don't make it. Because if the player don't need the NFL, we can't be as strict on these guys. We can't have
Exactly.
outlandish rules. We can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't have pissing contests with these players and we gonna win every time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they can go play somewhere else or whatever. Well, now you're gonna start seeing that now anyway because these guys are gonna come into the NFL a millionaire. It's different when you just change this dude's life, but when he been living like this for 4 years already,
Yeah, you can't tell him nothing.
you know what I'm saying? It's just another place of employment, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know,
So
looking at it, it says ACC Commissioner Mike Erisco. He basically said that we're not afraid of anything, and basically we want all the smoke. So if the NFL thinks that they can bully us and not have these games on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they can kiss our ass.
exactly, bro. Exactly. Hey, I gotta take a pause real quick, man. I forgot. I've just been on here talking, man. If you tune into the podcast right now, man, make sure you hit that like, that share, that subscribe button, man. If you're over there on the YouTube, make sure you hit that notification bell so you can know when we're live, man. If you're over on the gram, make sure you hit the Dreaded Archer, man. DA_Dreaded Archer 17 on the gram. Follow my super producer over there, man. Killer Cam, KILLR. Cam
No E.
over there on the gram. You know what I'm saying? Also, get over there now, man. We got it up and running. Finally, the RTL podcast on the gram, man. Make sure you follow us over there. And then go over and follow our boy at For The Toe. Number 4, THA Toe, man. And you're going to get a chance to win these Panda Dunks. You know what I'm saying? Black Friday coming up. Christmas coming up. Somebody going to need them. Somebody going to want them. And they might know
They're
you.
gonna
And you
want 'em.
might know them. So you might want to get over there. Follow at the RTL podcast and follow at For The Toe. You'll be entered in there for a chance to win, man. Hey, last week, my boy Roy Butler, which he ain't said nothing back to me yet. I hit him on the DM. Roy, if you tune in tonight, man, hit me up. I got you, man. My boy Roy, he won the first share contest for the shoe giveaway. We giving away stuff leading up all the way up to the shoes. You know what I'm saying? And my boy won. He won some fly socks. You know what I'm saying? Some fly socks, some Culture Original socks. Shout out Culture Original. You know what I'm saying? Out of Texarkana doing this thing in the apparel game as well. So shout out to him, man. We gave away a pair of his socks last week. We're gonna give away something tonight. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know what I need y'all to do yet. We're gonna do likes. Like this live. If you like this live tonight, you're gonna win something, man. You like this live, check your DM after the show, and you'll have something in your DM, man. So like this live for a chance to win something tonight.
For sure.
Let me hold you. You said Texarkana. As a great American poet, Foolie Don Hart once said, "I love Texas."
Exactly, man. Yeah, Coach Original, man. He out the ILO. Hey, all his stuff is hand drawn. Every one of his designs is hand drawn, man. So he doing his thing. Went down there, saw him at the sneaker con, supported his booth. You know what I'm saying? Bought some stuff. and we gave some away last week. So if you want to win something, man, like this live, you're gonna win something tonight too, man. But make sure y'all get over there on the gram for those pandas. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my boy For the Toe, he don't sell no fugazis. He don't sell no fugazis, none of that. You know what I'm saying? None of that good stuff. Hey, we ain't gonna show you the bottle because I've been wearing on the football game. But he don't sell no fugazi.
100% authenticated.
100% authenticated, man.
Vetted.
Hey, you hear me? He
I
been
cut for
around.
him. I don't put my name on it if it ain't right.
You hear me?
Man, legit.
Exactly. He was on here last week. Y'all go check out last week's episode. Y'all want to get to know my boy Jackson Munger, aka For the Toe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go over there and check that episode out, man. But y'all gonna want these Panda Dunks, man. One of the highest touted pair of the year, Cam. Ain't that? Would that be correct to saying that?
That's what they say.
A lot of people say it.
A lot of people say it, bro.
One of the highest touted pair of dunks, man, coming around this season, man, this year. So, hey, make sure you get out there and like those pages or follow those pages over there on the gram. If you're on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, anywhere you can hear our voices, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get over to the gram too, because y'all can still get in the win. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm messing around, come out with some dreaded Archer ones and have me a full draw.
Hey, with the thick yarn laces with little beads in them. Ooh, that'd be hard.
Yes,
Them fat laces with the checkerboard.
Hey, Nike,
Fat
holla at
Farm.
me.
Oh, Fat Farm. Holla at me.
You said Fat Farm.
With that shell toe.
Hey,
No,
Adidas.
no, Lugs. I'm
Lugs.
trying to get sponsored by Lugs, baby. The driving shoe. Funk Master Flex.
Funk Master Flex, the driving shoe, man.
And I will say, just segue off that, and I'm gonna let y'all do y'all's thing. When I was selling cars, back in the Gap, they let him Ford Expedition let him customize a car, and I'm not gonna shout out the car a lot because they done did my boy wrong on a couple occasions, so you gets no shout out. But they had number 3, the Funk Master Flex Expedition, and man, it looked like Exhibit done had a hold of it. It was straight pimped out ride. It was nice.
Hey, speaking of Pimp My Ride, before we move on to this, because this next topic is juicy. I didn't even know we was talking about this tonight, but it is stupid juicy. I've been thinking about this all week long, like really probably for about 2 weeks. But before we get to that, did y'all see where the people on Pimp My Ride said them cars was put together with damn duct tape, man, and super glue and shit? They be driving down the road, they just catch on fire, like all type of shit. But hey, I started laughing when I read that. Not because their cars was messing up though, but motherfucker, what did you expect? You got that car back in 24 hours. And it had a whole new front end, back end, speaker system, paint job.
Got more TVs in your apartment. They ain't touched the motor or transmission.
Listen. Watching that show, I always thought like, this is like TV magic. Like, it ain't literally 24 hours.
Exactly.
It's like a couple of days. No. It was literally 24 hours. Like we got.
No, they still had the same clothes on. Some of them was the same day. They dropped it off that morning, got it that night, baby. It's the same day.
There ain't no mechanic nowhere in them shops. They strictly all detail.
Detail, baby.
And the dude that was the mechanic looked like a crackhead anyway. The only dude that was solid was the homeboy doing the interior, and he couldn't speak no English. What you mean?
Bro, all they did was cosmetic. I ain't never seen nobody work on no engine ever.
Bro, them cars was busted, broke down, like barely running. You know what I'm saying?
And then they charged them tax. They had to pay for it.
Listen to me. I had some car trouble in my time. You know what I'm saying? When you got some real engine problems or some real transmission problems or it's leaking anything, there ain't no one day fix. There ain't no one day fix, bro. And you can't really work on that shit and do all that shit because they unhooking everything.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They unhooking everything. How you testing it out?
They're gonna take everything apart.
and some of that shit they had in their car was not practical, man. Like you gonna give me a fish tank in a car? Now I gotta that's a job. Now I gotta
maintain this damn fish tank.
I gotta feed these jokers. I gotta clean the fish tank out.
I couldn't fix the oil leak, and now you got me feeding fish. Big ass Cadillac with the fish tank in the back. Come on, man.
Hey, bro, popcorn machines and all this shit, man. They put they had to do with the little mini skate park hanging out the back of the whip, man. I'm like, come on, man, this dude drive a Honda Civic,
bro.
I don't know how many grinds you gonna be able to do off the back of that hoe
Until the bumper fall off.
They had one dude hooked up with the ice cream machine or the
Like,
ice cream
bro.
truck.
Hey, man, like, bro, put me some practical shit in here. Hey, obviously, you see I'm struggling, making sure I can live in this hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see me struggling, put me a bed back here.
Give me a bed, a screen, and some power outlets. I'm fine.
Get the AC working.
Then some of them people, if I'm exhibit, as soon as I pull up, nope. Bro, if you the only one that can get in your car, we not doing it.
Bro, that wasn't even their houses. Those are like those are like rent houses that they like, hey, exhibit gonna come knock on the door in like 5 minutes. All right.
Hey, if I pull up in your car full of everything like trash and all that, nah, we ain't even doing you. Cause why would I give you this trick pimped out nice vehicle and look what you just did to that one? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna even be able to see the TV.
You ain't gonna keep it nice. You ain't gonna keep it nice.
You gonna keep that shit nice. Oh, my life's changed. You still broke. You still can't get no gas. You know what I'm saying? All your problems are still there. Your car just look good.
And then someone would have stories talking about the neighbor decided to steal my CD player. He needed more than that. What you think gonna do with them screens? They finna come tear your ass up. Then rolled into the block with a whole Best Buy in the back seat. You out of there. Gone.
I'm telling you, bro. Feel My Ride was the jankiest shit ever. And now it's all coming out.
Well,
I loved every episode though.
Dude, it was just a big commercial, man. Like, hey, we're gonna put these JBLs. They naming everything they putting in.
Yeah.
It was just a big commercial, man. Big ad.
Man, shout out to him though, but that shit had me killed, boy. Oh man, but this is the topic I wanted to talk about. I didn't know we were talking about, and it's trouble. It's trouble in College Station right now, man. It's trouble down there, man.
Trouble.
Trouble. Down there in College Station, man, because they've been killing it on the scene, man. Number 1 recruiting class this year. Number 2 recruiting class last year. This guy's getting paid this. This guy's getting paid this. Blase. So much so that the king himself, Mr. Nick Saban, comes out and says, man, damn, Jimbo just up there buying them players. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He touched the nerve in the king with it. You know what I'm saying? So everybody expecting A&M to be you know this powerhouse, this monster. And we see that they only have, nothing to show for it, really. They're at the bottom of the map. They got that one win against, we ain't gonna say who, out of respect for my producer. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, they have no viable wins.
No, none. I mean, they beat Sam Houston State. They got beat by App State. They beat Miami. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that game that they won. Mississippi State tore them up. Alabama tore them up. South Carolina tore them up. So
y'all know that play should have been blue dead. That pick. Come on, let's keep it 100. Let's quit moving the goalpost. Let's quit hyping up nothing.
I don't know nothing about nothing on that.
That shit was dead.
Blue dead.
Should never happen.
I don't know nothing about the blue dead, but I know about.
Hey, you talking about your homie?
Chad Morris is available. Them needs a new. Hell no.
And shit, they be in a worse boat.
He couldn't even go to high school and get it right. Now, if they need an
they done spent all that money on that stadium.
If they need an offensive coordinator, listen. If they need an offensive coordinator or a QB coach, okay, you know what I'm saying? Maybe look at Chad. But if you need a head coach, obviously it ain't it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he got 9 damn lives. Somebody else probably is gonna hire him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and that's the thing. When you a shitty coach, if you made it to the top, you always gonna get a job. Somebody always gonna hire you.
Shout out to Deshaun Watson. If Deshaun Watson is like his claim, like, you know what I'm saying? So Deshaun Watson, like, oh, he got Deshaun Watson at Clemson. They were turning up. Him and Dabo, chest bumping on the sidelines. Well, none of that shit is happening no more. But A&M, man, they got all these players. They have nothing to show for. You know what I'm saying? What are they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? They just gonna keep getting these number 1 recruits in and not producing with him? Like, what does it take for A&M to get the boat going in the right direction, man?
I
I'ma
mean,
tell you.
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
you're
I'ma
gonna
tell you.
you're gonna have to like work down. You know what I'm saying? So,
But I'm about to piggyback.
yep.
Go on.
Of course, you gotta say, all right, we got the players, so we know they can play. So we're gonna look at the coaching staff. And they gonna clean house. You know
Get
what I'm
rid of
saying?
them.
They gonna clean house. New coaching staff gonna come in. You know what I'm saying? And then if it still ain't working, they gonna get them cats 2 or 3 years. If it still ain't working, they gonna say, all right, let's look at the caliber players that we're recruiting. Like, yeah, these guys are number one, but these guys are top recruits, but obviously they not getting it done at this level.
Yeah.
So then they're gonna try to find, change the way they recruit and all that. If that don't work, then I think the region's gonna say, you know what, hey, we tired of paying all this money for cats that ain't coming and producing because I'm not getting a return on investment. You know what I'm saying? If I'm putting, if Dreaded Archer throwing money at Texas A&M, I'm throwing a couple $1 million, and I'm not getting a ring because if I donate all this money, if y'all winning something, I just want a ring. I ain't getting no hardware. I ain't getting none of that. But my money stopped. It ain't coming from over here.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna happen. People gonna start slowly stop, doing it. These companies gonna pull out.
And what you got?
So we know Jimbo got him in headlock. So they can't get no big money guy. But we're gonna look at who's done more with less. And there's some talk about, you know what I'm saying? We ain't even gonna talk about that. We're gonna leave the politics out of it. What they're gonna do, they're gonna load up and they're gonna drive on down here to East Texas. And they're gonna holler at my boy Surratt. Not little Surratt, I'm talking about Uncle Surratt. Big rings and things, Surratt.
Said big rings and things.
Big
They
rings
don't-
and things.
He ain't going to the college level, man.
You don't think so? Shit, anybody?
No,
anyway.
not for the lack of he can't do it. He ain't going because he got a good spot, man. I'm good.
Man, listen here. Everybody good to the zero start adding up.
Yeah,
So,
but
hey, shout out to them Bulldogs.
I
But I promise you they can't.
hey,
I promise you they can't sniff what them Aggies gonna throw.
somebody will. Somebody be like, "Hey, there's some old oil money down there."
I guarantee. Yeah, you talking about old money? Have you ever been to College Station?
I have, but I'm telling you, somebody gonna make that pot sweet. Hey, look,
Listen,
look
I
here.
guarantee you right now, if A&M come knocking on that door, hey, shit, put your application in that car.
Man, I wish Surratt was, I wish Surratt was in the chat right now because I love to hear this.
Yeah, his nephew gonna tell you. He gone.
I don't because you don't think they've already hit him up,
Hell no, he be gone.
bro. He could have got the Texas job. He didn't take it.
He could have. Who told you that?
They also said he was
I'm
finna get a
saying
Netflix special. Come on.
He has to be the number one coach in the state of Texas right now. Easy, hands down, all divisions.
Yeah, I think
So
why
why you don't think no one's came and tried to talk to him yet?
I don't because he's not in the carousel. He's not in the carousel. Maybe somebody that came like maybe a SMU, maybe a North Texas, but not no damn A&M.
Bro, I don't need
Texas,
bro. I don't. If I want you, I don't need you in the carousel,
bro. If A&M is too prestigious of a place to go get a high school coach. He gonna have to go coach at such and such state, and then come to A&M. You ain't going from high school to A&M. Somebody bring it up. Show me when A&M hired a high school coach and brought him through. I doubt it. I doubt it.
We ain't talking about just any high school coach.
We ain't talking about just any high school coach. But at the end of the day, he is still a high school coach.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a stride. But, I mean, they're in dire straits. They like you said, they're hemorrhaging money from boosters. They got all these players that they can't pay for no more. I mean,
this is my thing. This is why A&M is unsuccessful. Because of the money. All right? I'm going to just throw it out there like that. When you telling these number one guys to bring their asses on down to College Station because they're going to be this guy. You know what I'm saying?
They did in January. They hired DJ Durkin
as their head coach.
No, as a defensive coordinator, but he came straight. If they would hire a defensive coordinator straight from high school,
that's Jimbo saying I want him. Jimbo is saying I want this D coordinator, not A&M saying that. Jimbo hired that defensive coordinator. See what I'm saying? It's the difference when I know this cat. He probably coached for Jimbo, whatever, or played for him at some point or whatever, and now he hired him at A&M. Not he just went and found this high school coach and hired him. I'm just saying, man, it wouldn't make sense. Haven't heard any of his songs.
Coming out of high school straight into the pros. You know, I know.
But no, A&M, they promising all that. They promising now that you gonna come here and be this guy. You gonna come here and be this guy. You gonna come here and be this guy. Well, shit, it's only 22 spots. It's only 22 spots. And somebody already been here playing. And somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, the promises used to get made, and then you get there, you don't get your promises. Well, shit, they got you by the balls. You in that hole now. But nowadays, you get them promises and you get there, and you that guy, and you get there and you a freshman sitting there, you can't play. Shit. Hey, dial up that number to that portal, baby. And I'm gone. And so that's the problem with A&M. That's the problem with A&M right now. They got all these guys coming down there, and they telling them, you're going to play here, you're going to play here, you're going to play here, you're going to play here. And now they got them guys out there, and they ain't ready yet. You can be a 5-star and not be ready yet.
Exactly. The game is different. The game is way different.
Especially coming from there.
Yep.
Especially going to there, I mean.
If you a guy and say you are a 4A guy in Texas and you dominating, and then your ass slide to A&M, you might not play that first because the talent is different. Now, it's different if you were
what talent? Where they at?
That's what the talent is different. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think how many young players they have playing right now is too many. It's too many.
Yeah.
You gotta have that guy who been there for 5 years better than that. He know too much. You know what I'm saying? All that's pivotal to success on a college team. Look at all the teams that were better last year, way better last year than they were before, because they had all the super seniors.
Super seniors.
Exactly.
Hey.
Y'all too. Y'all too. I mean, it matters.
Yeah, bro.
Knowledge out there. You know the speed of the game. If you a 5th, 6th year senior, you damn near can walk to the play.
Bro, it's the knowledge, and then it's the what's going on at home. Like you said it. You may have that 5th year senior who got 2 kids and a wife at the house. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go out there and get it every weekend.
Got to. It's the last ride. I gotta go get it. But it's just also, I think it's more so on the knowledge factor, bro. Because you even know most people that first year of college, it fly by, fume, it's gone.
It's gone.
Whether you redshirted or whatever, that first year, bam, fume, it fly by. You know what I'm saying? How much did you actually pick up? If you didn't get hurt or nothing like that, where you could actually sit down and watch and listen, you was just flying by the seat of your pants. You just trying to stay above the water in school and said, don't die in practice.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I remember asking, bro, I'm telling you, I remember asking the plays when they call a play, hey, what I do on this? I mean, it's what you're doing like that. And it'd be 5-6 weeks in the season. I'm like, how do I not know this? But you constantly, it's not like when you first get there, they go and install the basic plays. Now, a lot, like I went to a school where we'd have one play, but we can run that one play 10 different ways, and they're gonna call it however. So you gotta know. And as a freshman, it's hard to pick up. You know what I'm saying? So you just kind of just flying by the seat of your pants, like you just said. Now you got a guy that's been there 4 or 5 years. That joker he know. As soon as he hear the first number, he know what's going on.
Back then.
Huh?
They ain't run that back then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they ain't run that back then. They ain't
run what?
He said it's a lot like high school, wasn't it? For running that triple option shit.
We ran triple option when I was there.
Not in high school.
Yes, I did. Yes, we did.
PG?
Yes.
I ran triple option back then. I thought that was spread it out.
No, when Coach Davis first came, it was triple option because they went to App State and they were learning all that bullshit up there. And they tried to bring that shit down here, and we didn't have a team for it. So then they was like, all right, we got Hunter Goodman, we're gonna spread this shit out. Yeah. That's why sophomore year, hell, we went 2 and whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, it was rough, boy. 2 whatever, and still had 2,000 yards. After struggling.
After struggling.
Boy, body beat up, boy.
I'm
Ain't want to go
telling
to school.
Hey, that shit ain't no shit. Woo.
Was a lot of long Friday nights at the Waffle House.
Hey, but no, man, them cats they promising all that. Ain't no room to play, and they got guys that's out there. They ain't ready yet. they weren't ready to be put out there yet. So they out there young, dumb, the whole team dumb. You know what I'm saying? Not saying they stupid guys, but dumb to the game.
Yeah.
And they out there
Wet
getting
behind
their
the
ass
ears.
worked. Yeah, they went behind the ears. Their ass out there getting worked by cats who've been doing it.
And check this. Not saying that the athletes today are soft, but what I'm saying is a lot of these cats come from schools where they were that dude. You know what I'm saying? And then when they get somewhere and they're not being successful, they've never had the adversity when they were coming up, and they don't know, and they don't know how to attack it. And a lot of them fold up.
That's
You know
what
what
you're
I'm
gonna see
saying?
from your boy.
They fold up.
What's his name? Arch Manning.
Arch Manning, he gonna fold up.
Possibly. You know what
I
I'm
don't know
saying?
that we'll ever see him, guys. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he goes to if he actually goes to Texas. Well, shit, the way Ewers played last week, I don't know. But if he actually goes to Texas, I don't know that we'll ever see him.
They told that man's car first game of the year. We're gonna see him. That was a message.
Let me tell you something. He got a whole lot of money behind him, and his folks can donate a whole lot of money.
He got a whole lot of money behind him, but look, what's worse? Because you know it right now. Let's just say the naysayers are right. Let's say me and Cam and the naysayers around town are right about Arch Manning. He's not that guy. Who in the hell do you think is the first person that knows he's not that guy? His family.
His fam.
They know everything about the quarterback positions from the way you're supposed to tie your shoes to if he come down and letting that hoe go.
Hey, my point. Okay. If you know he ain't that guy, you know he can't go wear that one color orange. So soon to go wear that other color orange.
Yeah.
See,
now I've thought about that. Like, yo, you got ties. He has ties to the SEC. Strong ties. He 3-generation ties.
But he's still going to the SEC, guys.
Yeah,
he's still going to the SEC.
No, he is, but he ain't.
He is.
I mean, Texas
when he gets there, they'll be in the SEC, right?
Nah, they gonna be there, but
Texas gonna be there. They're gonna be there. But what I'm saying is,
let's not just act like Tennessee been busting ass through this season.
I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, they season SEC teams.
Okay.
He come from a line of Ole Miss and Tennessee.
Howdy.
So you know what I'm saying. So hey. And not just like, oh, not daddy, but your uncles played there. No, they legends there. Your uncle and your grandpa are legends at these SEC schools. And you gonna go to Texas?
Wasn't his pops hot in college though?
No, his pop broke his neck.
Yeah, but I thought he was in college when that happened.
That was high school, wasn't it?
Shit, don't give me a line.
Nah, yeah.
Well, all I know is, if I'm Paige Manning and I know that Arch is not this, he's really not. You know what I'm saying? He's really just not that guy. And people can be, even Peyton probably can be blinded by family too. But if I just know he's not that guy, I'm not gonna push for him to play. Yeah, he go to Texas, you you be a backup. Hell, you can go, you so dug in, you can go to the NFL off being a backup at Texas.
Right.
So go to Texas, chill out. You get in, do what you got to do, and just chill. But I think he's trasher than that. I think if he gets out there and he really gets to play, and we get to see him play in front of, in front of everybody, I think it's really gonna be some bad shit for the Manning family.
Oh no, his pops went to Ole Miss, but during summer camp, that's when he hurt his neck.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading right now. I'm reading the article. Said I have 4 rings by now.
I'd have 4 rings by now.
Hey, I know a cat down in Florida might say something different about you.
Yeah, he ain't got too much success against that last name though.
Yeah, I seen a funny TikTok. It was, Brady comes back in, he's tired, and Giselle done moved back in the house, telling him that she looking for somebody new. He ain't a winner no more. And she was like, the kids feel the same way. The son come out. He was like, what are you doing with a Giants jersey on? He was like, since you don't want to be my dad, I decided I'm finna be for your daddy. It's an Eli Manning jersey.
Damn. That been going wild on that boy Tom. I ain't gonna lie. You see Antonio Brown selling the shirts with his wife's picture on there. I'd have two. I ain't gonna talk about that though. Hey, yeah, don't talk about that. I do got two though. Had to run that hoe back. You know what I mean? Had to run that hoe back.
Yeah, run it back for the one time.
Yeah, had to run that hoe back for the one time. You hear me? All right, we never talk about baseball on this show. We never talk about baseball on this show.
Bro, I don't talk about baseball till October.
Me without my hat, boy.
So who you got? Who you got in this World Series, man? You got Houston, or you got Phillies, man.
I mean, you already know me. I think this shit is all scripted, and I don't think that the MLB can afford to have the Astros win it. So I say the Phillies in 4.
Damn, in 4?
In 4.
First of all, that is not gonna happen. Houston Sippers, baby. Hey, that is not gonna happen. First of all, in 4, definitely not.
5.
They're way better than that.
5.
But the Phillies are supposed to win it this year. What's the shit going around? What's the shit going around? The last time something happened, the Phillies won it. It's whatever that is. It's this year, and they in that thing, so they could win it. But I think the Astros. I gotta give a shout out to my boy Jarvis right here, man. He used to talk shit to me all the time and through college that Houston was gonna be on top in the baseball world again one of these days, and shit, it's happening. You know what I'm saying? They in that hole every year, every other year. They in that hole. So they could win it, bro. Why do you think the MLB can't afford for Houston to win it?
Because all them cheating allegations.
Man, that shit was like 3 years ago. I think
but like even today, I was at one of my yesterday I was at one of my gas stations, and one
ain't stopped Tom Brady from not winning shit.
Hold on, listen. And the lady goes, I'm like, because she's a big Aaron Judge fan, big Yankees fan. And I was like,
she's salty.
I said, what happened to the Yankees? I ain't want to talk about it because they got beat by them cheaters. And I was like, man, knowing your signs ain't cheating. Like, I still got to hit the ball.
Yeah.
I still got to score. Knowing your signs don't
part of the game, so that was the dumb shit anyway. But cheating has never stopped anybody from getting to the next dub. That's all I'm going to say. If it was that big of a deal, they would have did some more shit when it happened. You know what I'm saying?
They would have grilled them.
Yeah, that shit wasn't shit. They just gonna let that go, and I think they done been back in it since then.
Mm-hmm.
They was back in it the very next year. Matter of fact, I think.
Yeah, but they didn't win it.
But it don't matter. They was back in that hole. Ain't no point in letting you get there if they ain't gonna give you a chance to win. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no point in that. If it's all scripted, we ain't just sending motherfuckers to lose. I don't think. But
but it makes for a story though, and I don't know. It might just be people just bandwagoning, but I'm seeing a whole lot of Houston Astros gear around South Dakota. I'm like, I don't know how y'all got any kind of ties to Houston, but you know what I'm saying? They rocking.
Hey, they start playing Fat Pat around there. Watch them because that's a different breed.
Hey, I just think before I get any further into that, man. Hey, if you're watching right now, if you like the stream, you get a chance to win something tonight. We giving away something every week leading up to giving away the Pandas. So we got something to give away tonight too. So make sure you like this. Make sure you like this live stream.
For sure. And go over to dreadedarcher.com. Oh yeah, dreadedarcher.com and get your merch. It's there.
Get your merch at the dreadedarcher.com. Hey, while y'all liking, I see the likes going up. Make sure you share this thing too.
Sure.
I've been playing.
Don't treat it like the side chick.
Exactly. Y'all been playing with me on them shares. Don't play with me on them shares, man. Share this thing. I can't see the shares tip for some reason now until the live's over. That's something new that they got going on over here. But make sure y'all share this thing, man, so we keep bringing this hot content every week, man.
That hot fire.
Hey, you've been getting in the stand. You've been in the woods. What's going on,
bruh? No, I have not. This week has been like crazy, but I'm going to try to get out tomorrow. I had a really, really, really good interview yesterday. A great show.
You too?
Ditto.
Yeah, great show, man. And normally I post my shows on Monday. I post show on Monday. I give it a week, and then I post the next show the following Monday.
Yeah.
But this show was so good. I think it's super impactful. The hunting world needed, so I'm dropping that Joker Friday, and I need to edit and stuff. But I need to get in the woods tomorrow because we got a nice cold front coming through, and this weekend supposed to be kind of warm, so they won't be really moving like that. So I'm trying to put some down for y'all get here.
I might do
What's
something.
the
I might do the same thing too. I might go hunting in the morning too.
what's the cold front in South Dakota feel like?
Depends.
I mean, like what you talking about? That's coming through. What's coming through?
Oh, it's supposed to be like I think like in the 40s.
Come on, we got that in Texarkana, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 44 degrees at 7 a.m. Come on, man.
Yeah, we got tomorrow's supposed to be the high is 50, low 39. But she's supposed to get some rain tomorrow. But
Well, we
just
got
to
a
move
30-degree sway down here, so we're a little warmer than that. But
I need to get out. I need to get out there, man. I gotta get something on the ground, man. I'm tired of waiting. Poppy killed a deer out there at the farm. 8-point.
ooh,
Nice 8-point. About a 30-yard shot with his muzzle loader. So I'm definitely about to hunt his stand with my bow. I already told him. So I was like, yep, I'm hunting over there. I'm glad you got one
Ha-
out the way.
question: have you shot your bow yet with the broadheads?
Yes, I already told you that.
All right, cool. Because let me tell you. So the Ranch Fairy has sent me some arrows, right? All right. So I was like, I'm not shooting these. Like I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
So I shoot my arrows. Of course, I've been out hunting, riding the car, bouncing around. Well, I was like, why have I been getting these bad shots on these deer? Because I know I'm on. Bro, I went out in the yard the other day, shot arrow far left. I mean, far left, which makes sense because all my shots was far left. Shitty shots, good shots, and I can't find them. So switch arrows up, shoot nose. Finally got it. I'm dialed in, and I'm using heavier arrows. I'm trying to blow right through the shoulder blade, bro. The broadheads make a difference, man. They fly different with the broads.
They fly different with the broads. Shout out my boy Rex Hayes for these broads. I don't even know what brand they are actually. I think
Sick,
I got the fact. Where they are?
sick SIKs,
It's like, hey, sick. Yeah, it's sick.
mechanicals, which I'm
They're
not.
not mechanicals.
They're not mechanicals. They fixed.
No, they fixed.
Oh, there you go. No, you
Yes,
don't
sir.
power mechanicals.
Yeah, they fixed. You know what I'm saying? I did hunt mechanical last year, but I never got a shot off, so don't matter.
No, you did. You had broadhead. You had fixed last year.
Did I? I had to
Yeah.
put them together and shit.
Yeah, they're still fixed.
Oh, yeah.
Mechanicals
The
are
ones
like,
that come out, I thought they came out. They were closed.
no, them were fixed. Them the ones I had here that I messed up.
Yeah. Anyway, never got to shoot them. Got these new ones. You see them back there somewhere. Yeah, there you go. Got them bad boys, you know what I'm saying, posted up, waiting on me to go hunting. Yeah, he's been sitting there for like 2 weeks. He's just sitting there, boy, waiting on me to take him out there, man. I'm gonna get back out there, man. It's just been.
Hey, bro. Speaking of, bro, I feel some type of way this week. This week at work, I had a dude try to charge me up, and I had to let him know, man.
About what?
So I came in the store, and he was like, "Hey, man, I thought you could give me some deer meat."
Mm.
I said, "Look," I said, the season been rough for me, so don't even get me with that. Well, I thought you had some in your freezer. I do, but you're not getting what's in the freezer. I'm gonna get you something new. So he was like, "Well, you mean that's messed up? You supposed to be hooking me up?" I said, "Hey, it's a process." I said, "But hey, you got just as much opportunity to go get you a tag and get your own damn deer meat."
I would have told that. See, listen. Look, I done told you I'm gonna get you some. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
bro?
you
Just wait on it. Just wait on it.
I said, "God, I'm going out here every weekend." I said, "Bro, let me." I said, "What you can do?" I said, "Go to the outdoor campus, get you a mentor tag, and put me down as your mentor, and I'll take you out, and I'll have you shoot your own deer." And I said, "I promise you, after you shoot your own deer, and you see what go through, you see the process that it takes to get one, I promise you, gonna hold on to that meat like it's gold, baby.
I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of long days, a lot of long nights thinking about what you did wrong and all that extra shit.
Man,
Yeah. So,
bro,
man, you
hey,
gotta. Hey, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to get back out there, man. I ain't got out there. I need to get back out there. I'm telling you, I'm gonna put something on the ground, and it's gonna be a hellacious victory celebration. You
You
know
better
what
get them
I'm
out the street. I'm gonna put one down for you in the street.
saying? Hey, it's free range, baby. They got their own free will. They want to hop out there on 71. Hop on out there.
Hey, now my insurance dude done told me he ain't filing no more deer claims for me.
Hey, they want to hop across that way. Go and hop across that way. But I gotta get
hey,
back out there, man. I gotta get something on the ground. It's been, I've been hurting. I ain't gonna cap.
bro, it's been a hard season. The weather been crazy 'cause we had a crazy cold front come through. We was like, 30, 25 degrees, and then that weekend it was like 80. Like, what the? Like, I'm sure the deer's like, yo, what's going on? Like, they thought it was the time. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I
So I'm
missed
pretty sure this weather gonna affect the rut, and I'm hoping that it normally
you late.
pre-work starts about in about next 2 weeks. I'm hoping it pushed the pre-rut. I mean, it pushed the rut a little back a little bit.
It's gonna push it
That
back a little bit,
that way
and
when
then
y'all come out here, shoot, they running around and and we putting stuff down.
yeah, it's gonna push them back. It's gonna push it back a little bit. I know down here for sure it's been hot. I missed the cold, but that's when Poppy got that kill too. It's whenever it got cold out here too. So I know them bucks was out there moving.
Moving me
Uh,
up.
so I might try to get out there tomorrow morning, man. And hopefully I have something good to show. Um, I just need more time. It's
Yep.
not enough time in the day for everything I got going on right now, man. But
And
hey,
and and that's the part, man. Matter of fact, like talking with the guy last night I was talking to, man. Uh, it's one of those things where you realize once you do it for a living, man, you start being more successful at it because you got more time.
Cam killed one with his truck about 2 months ago.
About 85.
Mm, ain't no joke, man. Ain't no
Did
joke.
you
Hey,
get
y'all.
did you get a salvage tag?
I'm about to get a salvage tag for my truck. I wasn't worried about that. Hey, she crossed from me. You know what I'm saying? She went right to left, so she comes across my passenger side. I clipped her about mid body. Her head come around. One of her front legs hung up in the spokes of my driver's side front rim, and then slung her into my driver's side door so much that it wouldn't open. That was longer than 2 months ago. That was a lot, maybe a year
Yeah.
or so ago. But this is a little yearling or a little baby that come sliding out on me.
They taste good too.
We was on the way to he was out in the country. His deer said you got to watch where you step out there.
Hey, hey, bro, my old boss, man, him and his wife was coming back from Wisconsin, and they hit a deer. Boo, you know what I'm saying? Pull over, and they like trying to figure out, got to call the insurance, got to call the cops. He said before he could even pick up the phone to call the cops, his wife went to the car, grabbed some trash bags out, took out a knife, started breaking that joker down.
They
and he,
say,
and he said at that moment I knew I was gonna marry her. He said she ain't waste no time, man. She started breaking that joker down. She said we can't let the meat go bad.
I'm telling you, see, we ain't waiting on Nathan. If they say we can't have it, you can leave this shit here, but we gonna take it. It's gotta be right.
Hey, we're gonna break them down. I was like, hey, that's what's up, man. On that the right shoot. What's his name?
Dwight Schrute, man. Don't get
Yeah.
my boy right. Get my boy right over there, man. Shout out my boy Dwight.
Hey, he said, all right, he just died. Hopefully we can get the organs harvested. He cut that dummy's face off, man.
That boy Dwight crazy. They
Hey,
came
old
around there,
Clarice.
yeah, doing that shit. That nigga, wow, boy.
They
Hey,
can't stealing your damn heart attack, man.
y'all know what time it is, man. Doors of the church is open, man. Hey, we got that. Where's the link at tonight?
Link is in the description, but I'll also put it in the chat.
Link
The
in the
link is in
description,
the
man.
chat.
Link in the chat. If you want to come on, you got any rebuttals, anything you want to add, man, anything you want to recap on that we talked about, anything you want to hear next week, anything like that, man. If you want to just say what's up to your mama, hit that link, man. Come on and holler at us one time for the one time. But man, I ain't gonna say that this season has put a little damper on me. But the fact that I haven't been able to get out there like I want to, and like I feel like I should be able to, is what's really putting a damper on me.
I'm gonna tell you what's getting me. Like I realized I didn't do as much. My scouting wasn't as good as I thought it was this year. Like there were some spots where I thought like, yeah, this is gonna be good, and I kind of just settled with those spots. And it's like, shit, like it's not it. And then the whole spotting and stocking, I didn't. I'm not as informed about it as I thought I was. Like it's
Yeah.
it's a whole lot harder than it looked. You know what I'm saying? Like these animals are smart. They ain't dumb.
Oh, facts. Big facts.
But once I figure it out and I start putting stuff down, it's gonna be legit. And um, I don't know. Like I'm still trying to get whitetail, but I still got elk on my mind, man. And I think that's the one thing that's getting me. Like that elk from last year is still bugging me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there, man. I'm gonna get there on that elk one day. I ain't there yet, but I'm gonna get there for sure. And when I do, man, I gotta.
But here's the thing, bro. Elk hunting, bro. That's a year process, bro. Because you gotta get in hella shape. Then you gotta, all the scouting, e-scouting, calling biologists, trying to figure out, what the weather been like in the places you're going to go hunt. Then you gotta apply and get a tag.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to over the counter unit. And if you go to over the counter unit, then you got to fight other hunters in there. Cause like when me and Rex was out, dude, there was one trailhead, but there was like 25, 30 trucks out there, man. People they've been there all night.
Scouting it
So
out, scoping it out.
What's the elk season? What's that run?
uh archery is September is September, I think September to October.
Oh, never mind. About to say, you get you an over the counter tag. I know the spot. We could have some mimosas on the deck, and you can knock one down.
That's
your pajamas
hey,
off.
that's if that county is an over the counter unit.
With that bow, it's just gonna be ain't nobody gonna know. People are still asleep.
Yeah, that's what you say to a game warden pull. Hey, sir, we watched you just shoot an elk, and boom, you done.
Game over, baby.
They getting everything. They take your shoes, whatever you got on, whatever you hunting with. They taking it. Truck, all refrigerator, cooler, freezer, gone.
Go get it all, man. They gonna get it all, man.
All right, this is B&B. They can have it.
They took everything. Everything.
Everything. This ain't even mine.
Yeah, they don't want that, man. Hey, first of all, I can't believe I missed this. It was yesterday, man. Shout out my boy Pedro Martinez, man. It was his birthday yesterday. I know y'all know who that is.
Yeah.
We don't talk about baseball on this show very often, but we do tonight.
Bro, baseball season's just too dang long, bro.
It's over now.
It's at the end now.
It's over now, man. Y'all know what time it is, though. I gotta get my mental health checks for the week, man. Mental health checks, man. 1 through 10. I need to know how you doing, man. Personally, man, everything going good with you, man. Physically, you've been working on yourself, man. And then business wise, what you got going?
Oh man. Personally, man, everything good. Works good. Had some corporate guys come in town this week. They had me running around, and they got kind of disappointed last night. They was like, "Hey, man, you can come out to eat with us?" I'm like, I got a podcast. Oh, what's your podcast? And I let them know they had a couple listeners. You know what I'm saying? And they hit me up this morning and said, "Hey, man, your podcast is really good. We don't hunt, but we really like what you're talking about." That's cool, man. So business, personal wise, I'm good. I'm sitting about a 7.5, 8. Physical wise, man, just got back in the gym. I took a couple of weeks off, and now I'm back at it. Just cardio, back on the weights again. I'm really prepping now. I'm starting my prep now because I want to go on elk hunt next year. So I want to roll in the 2023. Kind of halfway at the halfway mark, and I want to get down to at least. I know I ain't been 200 pounds since high school. But try to get down about 200 and leaned up. So physical wise, man, I'm at about 6 now. My body hurting. Taking 2 weeks off really did it on me.
Yeah.
Business wise, man, I'm at a 10 right now. Dreaded Archers taking off. The website, people buying stuff. I really appreciate it. If you want some Dreaded Archer gear, go to dreadedarcher.com. You can get your gear there. If you want to, you want to find links to the podcast, you can do that. News on where I'm going to be as far as the sportsman shows, any kind of hunts I got coming up, all going to be posted on the website. And you can join the T-shirt of the month club, and by doing that, you will receive exclusive dreaded archer T-shirts that will never be sold on the website. Never. It's all only going to be exclusive to the T-shirt of the month club. And I didn't tell you this. I did not tell you this at the beginning of the show. If you are subscribed to the T-shirt of the month club, every month that you are subscribed will enter you in a chance to win either a antelope archery hunt or a mule deer archery hunt with me here in South Dakota. Huh?
I did see that on the website.
Yep.
I was too hung up in trying to get my custom Air Max and headphones, but
But hey, so if you and you don't have to be a seasoned hunter, you know what I'm saying? Like if you brand new to this, all I ask is that you know what I'm saying, if you win and you brand new, start, I'm picking the winner in March. So you got from March to September to, figure out your situation with archery. You know what I'm saying? If you need a bow, let me know. I got an extra one. We can meet up somewhere. I can hook you up. You can shoot it, figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna go. But if you win, you subscribe and you win, either it's an antelope or mule deer hunt. You pick which one you want to do. All expenses paid. You come out with me, and we gonna do it big.
There we go, just like that.
I would ask a series of questions first, and depending on the answers, you get a mule deer for sure.
Oh yeah, because I can tell you now, the antelope it's a difficult hunt. So I prefer. I mean, if you new to this, you might want to just do a mule deer, but
hey, it would have been out of season, but your boy could have cut one's throat on foot.
Yeah, sir.
Colorado.
They dumb, bro. They dumb.
I had it on my mind. I was. Luckily, we was in some residential place. You know what I'm saying?
When I grab one of them things, man. Cam, what you got for me, man?
Oh man, I had a story.
Oh, go ahead.
So when I was at Naval Academy, we went back home with my boy John. You know John Nick. All right, so we, of course, anytime we go there, we turn it up. We getting towed back. So it was a couple of us, you know what I'm saying? So we like, hey man, let's go to the Wawa, get us a sandwich, and we gonna come back to the house. On the way to get a sandwich, my boy Daly was talking about how he always wanted to kill a deer with his bare hands, like just straight up. So we driving down the road, and in the headlights we see two deer in his lady's yard or some man's yard, I don't know, somebody's yard. 2 deer. So as we stop at the stop sign, before we could say anything, this dude hop out with his American American flag pajamas, and all we see is American flags shoot across the front of the car, and he gets like, I'm talking like, when headlights, a deer ain't gonna move. Bro, as soon as before the deer could even realize he was there, he was on that joker, man, like a yard away, and he grabbed the joker by the neck, and then of course the deer got up out of it and dipped out. But
you was trying to put me in a headlock,
bro. He had his knife in his hand and was like, I mean, all he had to do was come down, boom, and he was done. Like, and the deer got up out, like it was like the craziest thing ever. And I was like, bro, you wild, bro.
Boy said he with it. He was gonna get it.
Normally people be talking and they don't say, but they don't do nothing. But the opportunity came and he wasn't finna wait. He just opened the door. He was gone.
There wasn't no time to talk about it.
With no time.
Time's now.
Oh shit, Cam, what you got for me, man? 1 through 10, man.
Man, physically, everything is everything. Got over a little sickness, you know what I'm saying? So I'm back feeling right. I'm gonna give it a solid 8. Good, but could be better. Mentally, man, we're going into week 10. Our football season is winding down. That means vacation time is on the horizon. It's been it's actually, I ain't gonna say it's been long because it's gone by pretty quick, but it's been a heavy load. We've been doing our thing. So mentally I'm straight. I'm looking forward to some time off, ready to recharge a little bit. Business wise, man, facial hair, measly boy. When I see you, boy, uh, business wise, man, hey, everything is good. What's that? Yesterday was payday, so that's straight. I'm gonna do some cool stuff. We're gonna talk about it too much. Gonna keep it gonna keep it under wraps. Gonna keep it, when it's time to talk, you're gonna hear it.
Yeah.
Physically though, boy. Was it Monday?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. It was yesterday.
Yesterday?
It was
My day's been
yesterday.
running the game. Yeah. For all
Paki.
you listening that can hear
Paki.
this, stay away from that one chip challenge.
Paki.
I don't care how tough you think you are, you can't handle it.
That Paki gonna
Hey, I just watched a video where a dude ate 25 of them. I'm gonna send it to you, bruh. His eyes, I promise you, look like two fists. The way they swelled up on him.
I believe it. So I was, you know what I'm saying? They was like, just eat half. Just do the half.
I told him to eat half.
Fuck that. Or no, forget that. I even had one little piece that when I popped in my mouth broke off. I caught it. I'm gonna do the most. I'm sitting there and they're like, we gotta chew it up, gotta stick your tongue in, gotta open your mouth. And I was probably about almost there. I was almost there. And I went to swallow that last little bit and I couldn't breathe. And they were, you know what I'm saying? They was filming it, you know what I'm saying? They was making a thing of it. And I looked up and he said, he cut it off. He said, cut it off. No mamas.
No mamas.
He went and ran straight to the back door, opened it up for me. Man, it was so bad, I wasn't finna take a chance on letting it come back up. I'm just worried about flushing it on down. I killed 3 bottles of water. Nick done ran down to the pizza place. Hey, y'all got some milk. She said, we don't sell it. He said, fill me up a glass. I don't care what it costs.
Give my boy some milk.
I drank more milk yesterday. Just to you know what I'm saying, to go cup. It wasn't even that much. I drank more milk yesterday than I have in the past 3 years. So after about 20 minutes, I was back. I was cool. It just felt like I've been eating crawfish for about 3 days straight. You know what I'm saying? I'd been through it. But I'm sitting there and I'm cool. I'm cool. And I started thinking, I said, man, all I done put in my body today is a Monster, 3 bottles of water, a big glass of milk, and this devil's crusted toenail chip. I was like, I gotta get some food. I'm finna be hurting. Nah, I'll be all right. I'll be all right till dinner time. Boy, about an hour had passed. I'm talking about, I can't explain the way I felt. I had to go grab, I ain't gonna give nobody no free plugs. I hit the app. You already know. Got the high C, couple double cheeseburgers. I was like, all right, I'm good. I got to the house, chilling. We're getting ready to go do something, doing an interview, feeling all right. And then here it come again, round 2. Finish him.
Finish him.
I'm gonna tell you, round 2 was worse than round 1.
Oh,
Wasn't nothing you could do about that. Wasn't no escaping that.
Boy. Well, no escaping
I ain't
that.
touched it. Hey, we had a cat up here that died.
I told him to do half.
Bro, this dude ate a chip. I think he was like, this thing was 22, 23 years old, ate a chip, ate one of them. Told his brother, man, I'm going to the bathroom to cool off. Got in the shower, had a heart attack, died. Now, mind you, he was already not in good health anyway.
Yeah.
And that chip just
Took him
too
on
much.
out of here. That shit peaking all senses, baby.
Yup.
Yeah, that's facts. Like, I ain't never, like, my adrenaline was going. I would say my heart was beating fast. It might have been hell. I don't remember. That was the last.
It burned out your memory.
That's hey, them fight or flight senses done kicked in. I could not run this thing. Boy, I just remember my breathing is what got me. Like I literally couldn't breathe, and it was And it wasn't that it was really just that hot, like flavor wise. It tastes horrible. It tastes
It
artificial.
smells like it tastes horrible.
It's the Pocky one chip challenge. It's the
Oh
new
yeah.
version. It's blue.
Hey, Mr.
Um,
Matt Webb, if you want to do this on camera, man, I will get it. I will go to get the chip for you.
Man, that fool can't eat cheddar peppers from Sonic. He ain't finna.
Oh yeah, you don't want to mess with that. You anything like me, you don't even want to mess. You don't even want to smell this thing. See, I was
Oh yeah,
trying.
yeah. He
I was
smelled
trying
it.
out
Said
the
no,
smell.
just
No
do
sir.
half. Just do half.
As soon as I smelled it, I told him
didn't-
just do half.
He didn't. He really didn't want me to do it, but he wanted the content, so he was like, "Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it."
Yeah, hey, don't do it while I'm giving it to him.
Hold on. What's them $15 ones?
Yeah, I know it's $8 dude. I don't know that 15. What's the $15? That's the new Pocky. That hoe say new Pocky. Roll up, Trey. Scroll up to the new Pocky. See that right there? That hoe say new Pocky. 2022 Pocky. That more black.
That gotta be the same one.
2022 Pocky.
Yeah, that's what he owned. That's what he's on.
It's
Scroll
got
down a
it's
little
got to
bit.
be something different. Carolina Reaper and Scorpion chili pepper
That's
tortilla. It's a
that's what the
tortilla,
papers-
baby. It's a tortilla.
That's what that was, a tortilla chip. One chip
All
challenge.
right, and that whole just say tortilla, like it's just a tortilla.
Oh, like the whole. Oh, you talking about like the whole?
Because you see that first one is just a square package. It ain't no coffin.
No,
So
yeah,
maybe
first
it is
one
a
was
tortilla.
That ain't. Oh no.
I would never recommend anybody do anything bigger than that chip.
That's what I did right there. The one he got up on the screen, and it
Yeah.
was.
Anything bigger than that chip, you gonna die. If they really giving out tortillas with that shit on it,
Yeah.
you gonna die. I'm telling you.
I can't even imagine the whole tortilla because you know that's gonna get.
Bro, I smelt it. That's all I had to do was smell it. And it was over with.
Bro, I'm telling you, I saw a cat eat 25 on YouTube. 25 of them.
He died.
No, he
died. There's a part of him that's dead.
He ain't
dead on the inside.
He ain't posted nothing since.
Hey, I will tell you, anybody that knows Morgan Smith knows that he's not the most caring or compassionate person. But after it was all said and done, he come over there, put his hand on my shoulder. Hey, you all right, dog?
Hey,
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't see cats eat it, and then they mess around and do like one of these here.
no, sir.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I had gloves on. I put the glove on before I
And
even
it's
Yeah, he
a
put a
wrap.
glove
It be
on. He
a
put a glove
wrap,
on for
man.
sure. That was a smart move. Because I'm telling
I
you,
done
touch your eye with that shit.
Yeah,
That shit might burn a hole in your shirt.
I done been pepper sprayed about 3 or 4 times. I knew better. Give me the glove.
Yeah, that pepper spray ain't got chip ain't got nothing on that pepper spray. I can promise that.
Oh,
Good.
pepper spray me now, and I'll never touch another one chip again. Facts.
Hey, I seen it in his eyes. My boy ate the. It's
I
over.
ain't never not been able to breathe from getting pepper sprayed. I done been jammed up bad. It was rough, but that was all external. When it's on the inside,
I'm telling you, man.
when it's done penetrated the fortress, it's game over.
Bro,
Ain't
I'm
nothing you can do.
surprised there ain't no high school football players like, hey, bro, do the 1-2 challenge and go play this game.
Yeah, he ain't stupid. Ain't nobody that dumb. No, sir. Ain't nobody that dumb, man. But for myself, man, personally, man, everything A1, you know what I'm saying? Life's good. Like, you might as well call me future. You know what I'm saying? Life's good. So I'm gonna give myself a 9 with the green arrows going up, you know what I'm saying? On a personal, man, physical, I'm feeling good, moving good, you know what I'm saying? I've been having a little hip pain, but that's just because the weather keeps going back and forth, and I'm an old beat up Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that's from. So physically, man, I give myself an 8 right there, man. And then business wise, hey, season 4, episode 20, man. I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? We ain't canceled. We still getting views. We still got people interacting with us, man. So shout out to y'all for that. I'm happy about that, man. And then obviously super proud of the Dreaded Ultra, everything you got going on over there, man. I've been served. On your head long enough about the merch. You finally got the website up a year and a half later, probably. So some people will
I
say,
ain't had Red Archer for a year.
I've been telling you, I doubt that.
It's
But
been at least a year.
that's what I'm
So,
saying. It's been at least a year.
No.
It's been at least
I
a year.
literally started
Think
the
about
podcast.
this
We
right here.
started in January
I got these posters. Y'all see
for
these
Christmas,
last year.
but there was
It's
no
gonna
po-
be Christmas again.
but
It
there was
wasn't
no.
a podcast, but it was Dreaded Archer. The Instagram, all that stuff. So it could have been merch. So probably for about a year and a half, like I said, on his head about the merch. Finally got the website up, man. It's up from here, man. Hey, last night we went and put in some work that you just can't put in on a normal everyday basis, man. You
hey,
know what I'm
hold on.
saying? So
Let me interrupt real quick because this is somebody that's here tonight that will know what it is. Matt, 2007, 2008, Cam would have been proud last night. We was in that thing, and that's all I can tell you. Just know it was everything I dreamed of.
Hey man, I'm telling you, man, life experiences, man. Hey, that's all you can ask for in this field right here, man. But no, we put in some work last night. You can't put it on a normal basis, man. I can't wait to share that with y'all, man. Uh it was definitely a lit process, man. It was a fun process, man. It was just a dope process, man. For sure. And I hope that's the first of many. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Clean
Facts.
Visuals. Shout out to Clean Visuals as well. First RTL Clean Visuals collab, man. Uh, yes, sir. First of many, man. Shout out to that boy Macaramba with the Clean Visuals too. Uh, man, we got some dope stuff for y'all, man. I can't wait to share it. But that's all. I mean, we up. It's 10 over here, man. For me, business wise, man. Football season coming to an abrupt end. I would say. It flew by. But I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Call me Tupac. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you because it's a lot of long weekends. I'm sure my wife is happy that the season is ending as well. A lot of late nights, all that type of stuff. So everything going good, man. We 10 over here, man. We on 10.
Heck yeah.
But
I will
before we
say,
go ahead,
man, shout out to the ladies of the RTL and Clean Visuals and the A Team and all the above, because it's only so much time in the day when you got to do what you got to do, and time for doing what you want to do to make it what you got to do. You know if that makes
yeah,
sense. You know, so when you're out here dream chasing, you lose some sleep and
exactly.
lose a lot of time. So man, shout out to them for the caring and understanding and support.
Big facts, because it's a lot of quality time. Whenever, because I know you see a lot of people on the YouTube and stuff, they're doing this full time. That's what they do, you know what I'm saying? So it's mapped out. When you got to go punch that clock, you know what I'm saying?
And then go do
then you
something.
come home and you know what I'm saying? You want to do something different, you know what I mean? It's quality time is the most thing I think that kind of gets pushed to the side. So, so definitely a big shout out for that. See, Cam got
Hey,
some extra folks in his house that he gotta go check out on right now, man. But hey, before we get out of here, man, you got any last words for the people?
Yeah, man. Hey, dude. Other night I was sitting around watching videos and stuff, and I listened to this dude talk, and he was talking about what it's like being a a small business owner. Starting your own shit.
Yeah,
And what he said was, what I'm saying, nobody's going to applaud you. You know what I'm saying, until you winning. And what that means is going to be a lot of long nights, a
yeah,
lot of long days where you get no applause, you get no good jobs, you get no hey man, I see you, none of that. And if you can stick all that out to the end, then it's when the applause come. But nobody gonna applaud you when you're not winning. You know what I'm saying? So just keep grinding. Even when you think, man, ain't nobody seeing my work. There are people watching, but they're not gonna say shit to you until the outcome. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Just so if you out there and you just started a small business, you know what I'm saying? You done went out there on your own, you doing your own thing. Hey, keep grinding, man. Keep grinding until what I'm saying, until you hit that finish line, you know what I'm saying? And once you hit that finish line, it ain't over yet. Then now you just getting started. You gotta kick the dough
facts.
Exactly.
in, baby. You gotta kick the dough in and keep on trucking. And
Big fact.
so all I got to say is if you started your own shit, keep on grinding. That light gonna shine at the end of the tunnel. Just keep going.
Big facts. Big facts. Cam, what you got for the people?
Man, just always, man. He drives. That's a hard act to follow. Y'all gonna start letting me go first, man, because. But no, like that's to speak real world experience of that. What I said, you can quote me last night, jokingly, but on a serious note, I was telling Nick we went and did some cool stuff, doing it with our stuff, doing it our way. It's us, 100%, the team. And I said, man, that boy Trey didn't say invest in yourself was shit was gonna get expensive.
Right.
Hey, just know we did not go the cheap route, baby, and you gonna see it when that thing come out.
Big facts, man. Hey, you know me. I gotta tell y'all every week, man, until we all doing it, man. Be vigilant out here, man. Know who your kids playing with, you know what I'm saying? Know the parents of the kids your kids playing with. Know who around you, man, and have yours with you, because I can promise you I'm gonna have mine. Make sure you protecting your family at whatever extremes you think you gotta go to protect your family, that it ain't too far. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do to protect yours, man. And as long as everybody doing that, I think we're gonna be a better place around here, man. And then just to piggyback off what they saying, man. Hey, the invest in yourself mentality has to become a regular thing amongst ourselves. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Especially our generation. You know what I'm saying? I think our grandparents did a really good job of doing it. You know what I'm saying? Back then, everybody was, I have this dream or idea of what I want to do, and that's the route I'm gonna take. You know what I'm saying? That's why you had so many mom and pop shops and stuff popping up back then and shit. And then I feel like our parents, the grandparents were the ones that invested in themselves. So our parents reaped the benefit off that, right? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I think like our generation is the generation who we're kind of in the middle of all that. Like where do we fit in? You know what I'm saying? Do we work the 9 to 5, all the stuff that all these people have built, or do we build our own stuff? You know what I'm saying? I think that's the biggest limbo that our age group gets caught up in, man. And hey, the 9 to 5 is I ain't knocking it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking the 9 to 5 at all. Go out there and get your bread. But if you got a dream that can get you paid too at the same time, man, chase it. Whatever the money you gotta spend on it, spend it. You know what I'm saying? The time you gotta spend on it, spend it. Whatever you gotta do, man, do that, man. Do whatever you gotta do to get to where you trying to go. With all that being said,
Exactly. Hey, I had a professor in college, and he told me, he said, "Hey, Reed, let me tell you, if you want to be rich, work for somebody else. But if you want to be wealthy, you work for yourself." And that's the goal. The goal is to have an empire, something that you built. You know what I'm saying? And there gonna be some long nights. There gonna be some long nights, some long days, and you might not be able to eat steak and shrimp and it might be beans and cornbread every night, beans and rice, but it's only temporary. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna pass. And as long as you keep grinding, keep your head to the grind, the grindstone or wherever the hell they say. At the end of that tunnel, then you're gonna be eating the steak and the lobster on your private jet. You know what I'm saying, on your yacht, and you're gonna look back and say, "Damn, boy, this time a couple years ago, man, I was eating beanie weenies and shit." You know what I'm saying?
right?
But you gotta invest in your craft. You know what I'm saying? You gotta it costs money to make money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm living proof. I'm putting a lot of money into the dreaded archer, a lot of money,
You
and
got
I haven't seen the returns quite yet as far as money wise, but as far as like notoriety and attention, it's I'm at the dough. We at the dough. You know what
Step
I'm saying?
one. Step
Step
one.
big
one, you know
fact.
what I'm saying? RTL, we at the dough. We knocking. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Test can the baby about to kick the dough in. You know
You
what I'm
hear me?
saying?
Hey, and when the beat come on, I'm finna cap that hoe.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, I ain't got no private jet yet, but that New York strip show was good tonight. You know what I'm talking
Hey,
about?
hey, so, man, hey, man, you remember we used to take them long road trips, man? We were sharing the gummy, the twin snakes, man. You remember that shit?
Yes, sir.
Hey
Yes,
man,
sir.
and
It's gonna
and
be that.
and bro, dude, I don't know. I guess I've been on my motivational tip, man. But hey, sometimes it ain't about and we've all heard this quote. You look so much to the finish line to get to the finish line that you don't enjoy the journey.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's that journey, man. That journey is what it's all about. It's that story, man.
That
Yeah,
And
story. When you
hey
I
get to
man,
think
the end
that's
of the
what
road,
I'm.
when you finally sit down, you're gonna want that story.
you gonna want and you got to enjoy the moment and enjoy every single moment that you in. You know what I'm saying? Uh, even the basket, just be like, shh, hey, it's gonna pass, but hey, I just gotta keep going. This storm gonna pass, and I gotta keep trucking. You know what I'm saying?
Got to.
I think
And
that's where I'm at right now, just romanticizing the journey, because like everybody wants to do something.
yep,
There's a select few that finally grab what you got and make it happen, let it hang. And I didn't think that was for me, man. I was comfortable. We comfortable, we good, we straight over here. But this ain't. It's something more for me. It's something more, and surrounding yourself with the right people, and whatever steps you got to take, whether it's building a team or just having good people in your corner support system. And when that came, it's like, man, the rest is up to me. I got it. I'm here. Like we here. It's on.
yep,
Got to start
yeah.
walking.
Yeah, I mean, there was times where I was like, man, this Dreaded Archer shit is not going the way here's the funny part. As soon as you start thinking that it ain't going the way you want it to, something in the universe throw something your way. Just put a little nugget in front of you to keep you going. And I remember, and Nick remember this, being on the mountain at TAC, and just chilling. And he didn't know this, 'cause I ain't told him, but I'm thinking in my head, man, this Dreaded Archer shit ain't going the way I think it's gonna go. And then to have some lady look at me and go, I know you. My husband listening to you. You the dreaded, yeah, you the dreadlocked archer.
Yeah, the dreadlocked archer.
Yeah, you the dreadlocked archer. Like, nah, it's the dreaded archer, but hey, you on the right track. I'm like, yeah, all right, never mind. If I got some stranger that recognize me, I'm doing the right thing. I gotta keep on trucking, man. And the universe just throw the little nuggets in front of you, like, hey, man, keep on going, bro. Keep on little energy drinks. Keep on going.
A little energy drink, man. I'm telling you, man. You gotta keep going. If you really want to do it, you're gonna keep going regardless. You know what I'm saying? But when you get something like that, it really sparks you to keep it pushing and really grinding. I know you called me a couple months ago or whatever, and I was like, man, I'm just in grind mode right now or whatever. You was like, fuck, I can tell. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I know, because like I wake up and that's what I want to do. I wake up and this is what's on my mind. I wake up and you know what I'm saying? What video could really put us out there like that? I wake up, you know what I'm saying? What interview could really put us out there like that? You know what I'm saying? Me and you sending people back and forth like, yeah, I'm gonna hop in this dude's DM. I'm gonna hop in this person's message. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like I gotta get them on here. What's gonna put us to that next level? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta put yourself out there, man. And sometimes it sucks, bro. There's some people I can tell you right now, I'm still in a DM. I didn't send them hundreds of messages, and I'm not gonna stop, because when they maybe that person is just busy and they don't check their shit, but when they do, I'm like, damn, who does Dreaded Archer do? They keep on talking, messaging me.
Exactly.
They gonna have to. I'm gonna be annoying. I'm knocking at your door, bro. I need this. Exactly. I need your cosign. I need it.
I'm trying to get in. So what's up? Sit down and have this conversation with me, man.
You hear me knocking? Let me in.
Let me in.
Exactly, man. With all that being said, man, this is season 4, episode 20 of the Reed Talking Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed, my boy Killer Cam on the ones and twos. We are out.
What? I mean, it's been turning up with her. The girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't go close to her. If you with your girl, let me hear.